So this is what I will be installing today. Injectors, here's the numbers if you need them. Alright, so I already started on removing a few of the hoses. So you have one right here, two, this is where the sensor is, and then there's another one right there. I already removed the battery, I took out the fuel line, disconnected the fuel line. So now I think I'm ready to disconnect the throttle body, and then I believe there's 3 12s on top and 2 10s on the bottom. So this big one, this big hose connects to here. We have this hose which leads to here where the sensor is, and then we have this little small one. Remove this bracket. Now I just gotta remove those 3 on top. So there's 1, 2, back there, 3. If you can see it right there, 3. And then 2 on the bottom. I recorded a little bit from the underneath, so I'll show you that clip. But so yeah, let me just remove those and then get back to you. So I still have connected so it doesn't fall right off what I have. There should be 4 10s on all 4 corners of the throttle body. You just take those off. And yeah, so then we're gonna get back to these 3 on top. Is this? 2. This is all without any instructions, but yeah, here's the 3rd one. So 2 nuts, 1 bolt, all 12s on the top. Now there should be 2 more on the bottom, and we'll take those out. So far, battery, throttle body, we did all these hoses, 1 2 3, sensor 4. Let's take the bottom 2 off. 2 bolts, and I think they're both 10s. And I think you can actually see one right there. 2 bolts in the bottom. Those are also 12s, not 10s. You can see right here. I don't know how well you can see. Boom. These are at the bottom. Guess I don't need this. Throw this one out. And there's your second one. These 2 at the bottom. Those are out. And this should just pop off. Anything else? Yeah. Just like that. When it folds off. Boom. L15 B7 manifold. That's right. Hose, sensor, hose. 3, so you have a nut, and then you have a single bolt in the middle, 12s, same on the bottom, 2 bolts, 12s. I believe there's a cover that's usually right here. Get a little look at what's next. So 6 bolts and 2 nuts, and then this is your fuel rail, obviously, and your injectors are underneath these guys. So let's go ahead and start taking those out. So by the way, these are all 10s. I do recommend having a lot of rags. You will leak fuel. Now, alright, so here is your fuel rail. You just remove the fuel rail. I did disconnect this part. I just twisted. A lot of fuel, as you can see, did spill. So you're gonna need, like I said, a lot of cloths or rags. And yeah, now you can see your injectors. So let's go ahead and replace those and put the fuel rail back on. I will say you could get this done a few hours, but it's not really hard. It's just more of like a time consuming thing. Once you get to the injectors, I will say it is a struggle taking them off, but I suggest just twisting and pulling at the same time until you start feeling it slide off. Be careful, there are retainers on there too. They will fall. But yeah, just twist, keep twisting and pulling, and eventually they will come off on all 4 injectors. So I did manage to get one out. This is on the first cylinder. And just look at that. I don't know if it's really focusing. These are garbage. I'll have to record on my phone, but yep. There's the first one, it's out. Number 2. Third one. But yeah, this is the retainer that easily can fall off. Alright, so before I do reinstall everything, I do want to clean, you know, around the edges of some stuff. There's all kinds of gunk, and I just want to clean everything up, and then we'll reinstall everything. So again, they're on all 4 corners, so if you can't really see, it's right there. They're on all 4 corners. Okay. So after you connect those, you can now connect your hoses. So like I said, this little one goes here. Alright. And that should be all. That's everything. And just clamp those down. To free your battery. Make sure you don't have any leaks or anything. Alright, so the codes went away. So far the car seems to drive fine, normal. I haven't noticed any huge difference, so I haven't really done anything either. But so let me talk about the installation. I had no idea what to expect going into this. I can say it's easy, it's not hard, but it is time consuming. It took me probably 3-4 hours, but that was because I was doing it carefully, wanted to make sure I was doing it right. We replaced the injectors. Now we're just testing it out, making sure everything's running right. I mean, there's a cop in front of us, so we can't like do anything. And that's basically it on this video, just how to replace your injectors. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll try to answer them. If you could leave a like on the video, that would be appreciated. And subscribe even for more videos like this. This was how to replace your injectors the best I could. I didn't do it step by step, but everything seems to run fine and straight. So that's how you replace your injectors, and I'll see you guys in the next video.